Don't think you have done much. Let God decide. Are we here? Because you don't know what you are trying to overturn. Do you know what you are trying to overturn? Do you know the measure? Do you know what went on ground? You are not even aware of what had gone on ground. So when you show up, somebody slaughtered 17 people to raise an altar, and you show up and you just gave one car, and you think that is enough. When you work for 2 years and you find out nothing happened, you may think that, how come I gave one car? Sir, you have not measured up yet. Are we here? You continue on that path. We allow darkness to rob us. You enter a territory, you don't know what you are dealing with. When you pray for a season and then things don't align in the way that you want, you are now measuring to say, I have prayed more than enough. But now things should change. Do you know what? Do you know the weight of what you are trying to lift? How did you measure it? Idolatry had gone on from generation to generation. The weight of demonic, the weight of the demonic atmosphere that you are trying to lift, you are trying to clear. The thickness of it, you may not know how long it may take you. So what you have to do is what? Commit yourself. It is in doing so that you see the power of prayer. You see the power of sacrifice. Hallelujah. May God give us understanding as Christians. Nothing is wasted in God. Your prayer is not wasted. If you prayed it accordingly, if you prayed your prayer accordingly, it is never wasted. Are we here? So what you have to do is to continue. The sacrifices that you make, they are never wasted if you did it accordingly. But it says that if the clouds be full of what? Rain. If the clouds be full of rain. The power of sacrifice. Listen, you can ransom a territory by sacrifice. You can ransom a generation by sacrifice. Restoration patterns. Restoration orders. Ecclesiastes 11:3 says, if the clouds be full of what? Rain. They empty themselves upon the earth. That it had not emptied itself upon the earth means that you have to do more. You say, I'll stop. Where will you stop to go? There's nowhere else to go. The only way is what? Is to continue. Solomon, he offered how many rams? Several thousands. 22,000 or so. Sacrifice. Can we be men of sacrifice? Can we labor? Can we labor into this territory? Can we labor? When we choose to fast, it's part of the sacrifice. Are we here? Yeah. When you choose that every night you will pray, it is part of the sacrifice that you are making. Because many things have been lost. When Satan comes, things are lost. When darkness show up, what happens is that things get lost. And when we choose to align to God in praying and in fasting, when we choose to align to God in keeping His word, what we are trying to do is that we have chosen that part of sacrifice, that part of death, like Jesus did, in attempt to restore